Greetings, good people. I am back. Okay, so I guess this is going to be my part 2 of the Frost family drama. Okay, the original video is still up on the channel, but the first couple of minutes, the audio was a little bit choppy. So if you already seen this video, there is going to be some new information, and some of the information is going to be repetitive. All right, so let's just get straight into it. Shout out to my girl, Chronicle Speaks. Okay, so she posted this to her Instagram, the neighborhood talk, the not the shade room, baller alert, and there are many other media outlets that are posting this newly released footage, right, that shows T Hood getting hands on with Kelsey. For those of you who are, for whatever reason, not aware at this point, Kirk Frost and Rashida Frost's son is being accused of taking out their sister, which is Kirk Frost's daughter, boyfriend. All right. The internet has been set ablaze since last week. There's a whole bunch of speculation circulating online. There's a whole bunch of assumptions being made. Well, video footage has been released, and I wonder if now this is going to change the perspective of everything. Kelsey's friend is also being very vocal online, and she is providing footage. Other people are coming forward and pretty much speaking to T Hood's character or lack thereof. No disrespect. All right. So without further ado, courtesy of Chronicle Speaks on Instagram, shout out to Chronicle Speaks, take a look at this shocking footage. All right. So he walks into the room, and you guys see what's going on. Okay. Now, it was alleged that Kelsey set him up and called her brothers, and one of her brothers actually popped off. Okay. Wink, wink. And that's why T Hood is no longer here. All right. So I'm just curious to see what the internet is going to say now with this footage being released, because this changes a lot. Or it should, based on what I've seen people saying. Okay. This definitely speaks to his character. And I also discussed in the original video that it was reported that T Hood was popped a few months prior to this recent fatal incident. And I was also wondering why that happened. Well, you'll see. Okay. So these images were shown on the previous video as well. These are images of Kelsey's face, and it is being alleged that this is a result of T Hood being hands on. Okay. So the caption under this picture reads, "What about when he pistol whipped her? I've been quiet too long and let y'all attack her like he didn't have flaws. I'm speaking up because not only did I see these things, I witnessed him putting his hands on her. I called out for help plenty of times. Nobody helped. It's not fair how y'all trying to make her a monster when they both was toxic together." Okay, she didn't want the world to see this side of him. If you remember, if you've been following this from the very beginning, when this happened, a woman who is stating that she is T Hood's sister was very vocal all over social media. Her posts are on the previous video. I will link it to this video. And Kelsey Frost also, for whatever reason, took to social media to defend herself, because the sister was saying that she set him up to be taken up out of here. She called her brothers, so on and so forth. And Kelsey professed her love for this man. She was distraught because she felt like she lost the love of her life. And this entire situation is not only bad, it's pretty sad, and it's definitely toxic. Okay.
Of any kind. I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to.
This is Kelsey's friend speaking.
Mess anybody image up. I'm just here to speak my truth, what I've experienced, and basically speak up, because everybody's doing the most, and it's a lot of clout chasing going on. It's a lot of narratives. It's a lot of rumors. And I guess everybody's a detective. So, And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about the K Frost and T Hood situation. So the baby mom reached out to me, since Kay is my best friend, and I just want to show y'all her messages, point blank period. And I'm just gonna show y'all what the sister said and what the baby mom said. Hold on. So y'all remember the sister actually coming out saying that Kay supposedly set him up? Well, I got a message of the baby mom basically saying that she know personally that Kay didn't set him up because Mr. Kirk personally told her that he don't get involved because he know that his daughter's not going to leave him. And here it go right here. I don't condone violence of any kind. His baby mom also told me that, yeah, she knew and she was aware that Hood was on something new. He was on something new. And the person that he would do it with is Sydney/Vanessa. And she has gotten on her for doing that with him because he don't act himself when he's on that particular drug. And I have the message of that, and I'm going to show y'all that too. Here you go. Her basically saying that he was on something new and that she noticed changes with him and that she had to get on the girl Sydney/Vanessa because that's who she think that he did it, that how he started it. So come on now, like, she told me all this. His baby mom also told me that, yeah, so y'all know Hood got shot Glenwood weekend from the same girl that he does this new drug with, and they allowed her to even be at the candlelight and funeral. But I'm gonna show y'all and let y'all hear of what happened in April, Glenwood weekend, late April. She gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna speak this once and one time only on behalf of my friend because y'all is really getting this story mixed up. Two different situations, same nigga. This situation, the first time he got shot, he was out there beating on that bitch Vanessa, right? Dogging her. Them niggas that was out there on Glenwood said, nigga, you're not finna beat on this bitch out here. Do that somewhere else. That nigga tripped out. I'll die about this bitch. I don't give a fuck. Out there crashing out. So
y'all know Hood got shot.
Where was the homies when this nigga was crashing out? I'm confused because the bitches was taking all the grunt for it. That nigga beat every bitch he came in contact with. We thinking the whole time Vanessa the main bitch, this nigga crashing out. She ain't even the main bitch. This nigga getting shit shot up. So that's how my friend got shot. Trying to help. So she out there trying to help. Next thing you know, nigga, whatever the fuck he did, flinch, twitch, move wrong after the whole time he was out there tweaking with them niggas. They finally shot him. He didn't get shot off rip. They spared that nigga. Like, what is wrong with you? What you got going on out here, bro? We not finna do that. You tripping by the bitch. Go ahead. You got help. So what do you mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out where the sympathy part came in. Like, what the fuck was out here being told? Because everybody, oh, get better, get better. That nigga wouldn't have got shot had he not. What? Like, this is shit that motherfuckers be talking about, that social media. Where was the home? It's not real life. That shit is not real life at the fuck all. So now, I'm hospital next day because my friend, I check her location. She at Grady. She calling me from motherfucking Grady. Guess where the fuck this? Guess where he was? At Grady. Come on. So all in all, I feel like this shit happened late April. It's now August. All this time went by for motherfuckers to try to speak some sense into this nigga. And from what I know from people close, real close by, only the women was trying to get that man healed. Why is it always the women? Always. Homie still popping pills, going out, drinking lean. That nigga drowning, crying for help. Y'all still going out, kicking it, doing y'all thing. Till some shit happened. I was like, oh my God, like I would have never known you was a bald-faced motherfucking bitch-ass, po-ass lie. Yes, it's not real life. That shit is not real life. Yes, you did know it was gonna happen. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So all that fake shit that y'all doing right now, I'm not living for it. Not living for it. Because I'm still dealing with my friend who can't walk right now. I don't know what y'all dealing with, but I know what I'm dealing with. I don't want to hear it.
So y'all just seen the video of the girl explaining what happened with the Vanessa/Sydney girl. Okay, he was shot. He was shot a couple times and was in the hospital for 2 weeks, y'all. Nobody really came to check up on him but my home girl, and you know what I'm saying? None of his niggas for real. Only just a few, probably a handful. And I just don't understand why everybody not going hard and was riding for the niggas that shot him the first time. And y'all allowing this girl to be around. Like, y'all weird. It seems like y'all clout chasing because who my homegirl is. Because where was this energy when he got shot in April. I'm just trying to understand. And I'm gonna show y'all a picture of the girl.
You did know what was going
That was at the candlelight that got him shot. The girl with the cigarette is the girl Vanessa / City that got him shot. So it's very weird that she's able to be there. Okay, mind y'all, she was a side bitch that got her ass whooped by him. Did you see that girl leave him alone? No, you clearly see her at the candlelight. So make it make sense why y'all trying to say why she didn't leave. Why that girl didn't leave when she got her? And like I said, y'all, I'm only speaking out because this is something that I had to hold in for a very long time off the sake of the respect that I have for my friend to not actually let people know her business. But they done took, his family has embarrassed him. For, you know, I'm just, y'all, I'm just gonna show y'all. This is the things he used to do to my friend. Girl,
This is T Hood's sister. She's been posting onto her social media nonstop. Okay. This was shown in the other video that I posted 7 times to the body, 5 in the back. So it's very evident that T Hood was known for being hands-on with the females that he dealt with. So not only, according to what these ladies are saying, not only was he dealing with Kelsey, he was also dealing with someone else who he was hands-on with, so much so that the people who were around witnessing this popped off. Okay. Again, I was always curious as to why he was popped a few months earlier than this fatal incident. And it's unfortunate because I feel that he played a hand in his own demise. He played a hand in his own demise. So the sister is saying, show the date and time on these videos. Show outside in the dirt driveway where he got popped 7 times total. Y'all feed into them videos if you want to. It's a distraction to the fact someone passed away at their home. Someone got taken out, overkill, 5 times in the back. Show that date, August 8th, 7 p.m. Don't show me him in a coat when we in 98-degree weather. And this is, again, the woman stating that she's T Hood's sister. And she has been making this situation on their family side look even worse. I understand that she is grieving, she is mourning, but this is not making him look any better. If you check out the previous video, I go back and I show posts on her Instagram stories from last week where she basically was accusing Kelsey of setting him up to be taken out. Okay. Dang, Ish looks ugly as F. I don't condone DV, nor did I know about any of that Ish. But why you ain't call the police for your friend if you was so concerned? Or did they just send you them videos? I would have been said something. She, right is right, wrong is wrong. Now, if this is T Hood's sister, okay, as it says in the caption, that makes 0 sense that you didn't know what was going on. Kelsey has been vocal online. She posted online stating that she never called her family when these type of incidences happen because they've obviously happened frequently and in the past, right? She stated, Kelsey that is, stated that she always reached out to T Hood's mother. And there is a photo in the previous video of a text conversation allegedly between Kelsey and the mother. And Kelsey states in the text thread, or who we assume to be Kelsey, that, you know, your son is putting his hands on me and he needs to leave. He has to come. Where can I send his stuff? The mother's alleged response was, okay, thanks. So they were aware. All right. You can pause to read this. I read this in the previous video. This is pretty much T Hood's sister saying how great of a person he was, how he was down to earth. She also accuses Kelsey of breaking a chain that T Hood wore that contained his deceased father's ashes. Basically saying that she, you know, she was hands-on too, and she didn't call the police when he passed away, making these allegations and posting these all over social media. All right. She also posted, if there's cameras all over the house, show the camera footage of the day of the incident where he was leaving because she wouldn't let his daughter come over. Another allegation being made that Kelsey wouldn't let the daughter come over. You know, this is really stupid. All of this is stupid. I think that the sister and the mother, they're failing to accept the fact. No, no, no. I'm not even going to say that. I think that the mother and the sister are very well aware. Remember, he was popped a few months ago. So you mean to tell me his mother and sister had no idea why he was popped previously, but they know all the information from this recent incident? The mother and the sister knew exactly the type of individual that he was. Okay. He played a hand in his own demise. We're all adults. Hopefully it's all adults watching me here. All right. Whether you like the Frost family or not, whether you like Kelsey, whether you like T Hood's sister, whether you like T Hood or not, the fact remains, warning comes before destruction. This man was popped a few months ago, not even a year ago, still recovering probably, right, from his injuries because he was hands-on with a previous girl that he was allegedly messing with at the same time he was dealing with Kelsey. Okay. And he was popped because of it, according to the statements that the young lady gave earlier in the video. All right. You mean to tell me that didn't send shockwaves through you for you to tighten up? Like the girl said, he still continued his behavior. He still participated in recreational activities, allegedly, according to her. Right. And then here it is 4 or 5 months later or so, you meet the same, you run into the same situation. This time it was fatal. You played a hand in your own demise. And yes, his mother is grieving. Yes, his sister, she's grieving as well. And yes, I do feel that they deserve some grace. They absolutely, absolutely do. And the mother is probably never going to admit publicly that what her son did and was doing and has been accused of doing was wrong. But she knows deep down that that was wrong. See, I was taught at a very, very, very young age, you can choose your behavior, meaning you can go and act the fool if you want to. So you can choose your behavior. What you can't choose are the freaking consequences. You don't get to walk around and do what you want to do, how you want to do it, and then decide how the outcome is. I learned this as a very, very, very young child. And here I am as an adult, and I find it very hard to understand why other adults can't grasp that concept. You can't go around and put your hands on people regardless of the circumstances and think that somebody is not going to retaliate or put their hands on you. So I just think sometimes, and I've said this in previous commentary, I think that people show favor to whoever they like. You know, they let certain people get away with certain things. Everybody needs to keep their hands to themselves. Okay. The sister also accused Kelsey of doing substances with her brother. So you're basically admitting that your brother participated in substance abuse. Do you realize that that does not make this any better for his reputation? Okay. The sister writes, post the date and time of this the video took place. Why does it matter? This video speaks to his character. It doesn't matter when it happened. It could have happened 6 weeks ago. I don't think anyone is insinuating that this took place the very same night that he was taken up out of here. I don't think anyone is insinuating that. So whether it happened an hour prior, 2 years prior, it still happened. This is what she said to Kelsey. I posted this in the previous video as well. I bet you can't pass a drug test right now. So this is what the sister is saying to Kelsey, because she accused both of them of participating in substance abuse. She accused her of planning this. This is the sister accusing Kelsey of planning this. Snow Girl is Kelsey's name on, I don't know what, this is Instagram. And I want to unalive some ish for real. This was in her caption. This was Kelsey's caption. How long ago, I'm not sure. But she's accusing Kelsey of planning her brother's demise. Okay? This is messy. This was also in the previous video. You knew about him messing with Vanessa because you were too. State the facts. So she's accusing Kelsey of also messing with, quote unquote, Vanessa. Okay. Listen, the fact remains that this young man liked to put his hands on people.
You did.
And
It's not real life.
unfortunately, this time around, it cost him his life. Okay. I've seen comments on other platforms that people were not pleased with the fact that allegedly he was popped in the back. They're saying that there's no way that it could be self-defense. It very well could be self-defense. Again, if you see my previous videos, some of my commentary is going to be repetitive. Thank you for your patience, right? I do think that the authorities are spoon feeding the media information, and I'm glad about it because there is a lot of speculation circulating. People are coming up with theories. You know, I'm pretty sure that the investigators have already gathered more than enough evidence. Some people were criticizing the Frosts for not speaking out. My question is, what exactly is it that they need to say? I don't think any of the Frosts should say anything. Kurt and Rashida, they weren't there allegedly. What is it that they're going to say? There's nothing for them to say. Kai, who is a person of interest, okay, it's being stated that he acted in self-defense. That's a rumor. He hasn't been officially charged with anything yet. Not that I've seen. I haven't seen any reports stating so. All right. He deactivated his Instagram. Smart. The sister even recently turned off a lot of her comments under her Instagram. Why does Kai need to keep his Instagram active? None of them need to be online, and they haven't been. And I think that's one of the smartest things that's taking place in this whole situation. Okay. Rumors circulating also that he has been brought in for questioning. The sister, T Hood's sister, accused the brothers of fleeing the scene, of taking long to call the cops. She stated that Kelsey did not call 911, but she called the mother and the sister, and they were the ones that called 911. This is all alleged. All of that stuff is in the previous video as well. Okay. So there's a lot that we don't know. There's a lot of incomplete information that's online. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because I paused on reporting on this right away, but I've been following a lot of this since this hit social media last week. Okay. And I just think that the detectives are doing what they need to do. I think that the detectives are probably, and law enforcement are probably very well aware of this young man because he definitely has a track record of being hands-on, among other things, right? And it's just unfortunate that he didn't take heed to the warning. You know, the first time you got popped should have been a warning and you should have tightened up. But for whatever reason, you felt like you didn't have to. We can blame substances. We can blame maybe he grew up seeing his somebody being hands-on with his mother. We can make a lot of excuses. It doesn't negate the fact that as an adult, you are responsible for your actions. Okay. You can choose the behavior, but you cannot choose the consequences. And as some may think that what I'm going to say is insensitive, my intention is not to be insensitive. He played a large hand in his demise. And as far as Kelsey is concerned, unfortunately, for whatever reason, she felt like it was a good idea to stay in this situation. We don't know if she's scared or what have you. We see a lot of people who suffer at the hands of DV. They either go back or they stay. She professed her love for him. You know, after he passed, she was on social media saying how much she loved him. He was her best friend. I don't know what type of distorted perception she has of love, but that is very common amongst people who are at the receiving end of DV. Okay, this is not love. I think you were attached to him for whatever reason. He was attached to you for whatever reason, but neither of you loved each other. This is not love. This is toxicity. And again, it's toxic attachment. And it's unfortunate. And seeing a lot of the images that are online of her bruises and it's very scary. All of this is bad. No one wins in this entire situation. Even if Kai is not charged, or no one is charged regarding this, and the case is closed as just self-defense, a loved one was lost, relationships have been tarnished and torn apart, anger is circulating, anger is being displayed. It's no one wins. No one wins. So this story is still developing. There's still an open investigation. No charges have been brought against anyone. I am glad that the best friend is speaking up, or the friend is speaking up. I don't know if she was forced to or not. That's another rumor that's circulating. Regardless if she was forced to or not, I think it's very important that this information be put out, because again, it speaks to the deceased character, and that is definitely going to play a huge part in how this case, if at all, moves forward. And that's not based off of emotion. That's not based off of me liking or disliking this reality star. Has nothing to do with that. In a court of law, emotion is not evidence. It's what you can prove. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't take away anything else from this video, please remember, you can choose the behavior, but you can't choose the consequences. Okay? Imagine if Kelsey took matters into her own hands and she was the one that popped him fatally. Would your perception be different? Would it be warranted and justified then? Drop down in the comments and share your thoughts and let me know. All right? I thank you for watching. I'll be back. And as always, until next time, I will talk to you later.